Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most amazing podcast in the land. Presented by the Quartet. Since I learned to pronounce that thing, you people hear what? Presented by the Quartet, that's 4 people. Ladies and gentlemen, by my extreme right is the woman with the voice that you cannot pinpoint. And many people come and say, hey, help me say hi to Tom. Help me say hi to Tom. Help me say hi to Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, JT Cole.
Extreme left.
Extreme left now.
That's what he said. No.
Extreme left. I said extreme.
Right.
I said extreme right. Oh, sorry. Extreme left.
It's alright.
Extreme
Stop, guys.
Stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, if I don't do this, I'm going to feel bad. He is the Machala of content creation. A man of enchanting physiognomy, many degrees and characters. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and the only
I'm the woman leader today. Please, I can't be the woman leader. But
okay, so let me know.
Let me not say anything.
So let me scratch the woman leader. Ladies and gentlemen, she's an Amazon. She's an Amazon. That one good now. She's an Amazon.
That's what material he don't do for you.
Okay, big name in the building. Man leader. Defender of women's rights. Slayer of men.
Nigerian men.
But I want to still marry you. Please.
I'm repentant now.
So ladies and gentlemen, Jaguda of the Quartet. Husband material. Our guest is special. You see controversy, see our guest. If you are looking for the syllabus of controversy, it's our guest. Ladies and gentlemen.
Now picture 9 day for controversy for dictionary.
Google controversy. Now a picture will come out.
She sound like this.
She has metamorphosed to the point where she dictates the conversation. She directs the narration. And hey. Ladies and gentlemen, blessings
Welcome.
Oh, welcome. Even me when they feel the heat. It hot. So let's just delve straight into the conversation. Now, in the recent past, people have become very confident expressing themselves because, a lot of people have unlearned all that they have learned, and it's gotten to the point where with information at your fingertips, you can do whatever you want to do, and if you stand by it, it's not a problem. Today on the show, we're discussing body enhancement through surgical procedure.
Going under the knife, innit?
Going under the knife to look the way you want to look. But really, is it the way you want to look because that's how you want to look? Or you are looking like that because some people will look.
Some people like who?
And it will improve your outlook. So ladies and gentlemen, when women enhance their bodies, and men too, sometimes the argument is, or the claim is, I did it for myself. It's to make me happy. But if you use your church mind, did you really do it for yourself?
Of course.
Did you really do it for yourself?
Material, what do you think they are doing it for?
Customers.
What customers?
The fuck are you talking about?
If I undress and I look so good, is it not for myself? Like I don't get.
So how do? You stand in front of me and say, "Oh wow,
Yes,
Naomi,
I said that.
in your fullness, Naomi."
Hey God, somebody do you know that apart from our guest, Blessing CEO, I think I'm the most trolled on this podcast, right? A lot of people enter my DM and say, "You don't even get nyash, they make noise." Like they tell me this thing. So don't worry.
Wait, you not get nyash?
I don't get nyash like that now. So when I fix it, wait.
Show them.
They don't go hear what.
I'm gonna fix Yash and tummy. Like my tummy will be like sandpaper.
Period.
Flat. And then I'm gonna be only wearing crop tops.
Hey,
so let me hear what you people have to say.
In the whole entertainment industry. Now which person your body go be like?
Oh, okay. So I really if I'm gonna mention, I think Tolu Bali. I like
Who's
Tolu
that?
Bali.
They wouldn't know.
Oh, that big brother person, innit?
No.
No, the stylist.
They wouldn't.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Skinny BBL.
Yes.
She did BBL.
Oh,
I didn't know.
Skinny
I don't
BBL.
know if she did her body, but I mean,
There's
I
something
that's
called
how
skinny
you would
BBL.
want her body. Yeah, there's
I like,
there's natural
I mean, she's
BBL.
someone that
there's
I
skinny
look at her
BBL.
body and I'm like, oh my God, I really like how, because I like petite
Blessing,
people, right?
Blessing,
I wish
please,
I
I
was.
want to ask you something. Yeah, you just mentioned skinny BBL, innit?
Yeah.
How many kind of BBL do they?
They have different kind of BBL. You know, in this Nigeria, people see, just like he asks, people see BBL like you want to do it for a man, you're doing it for runs, whatever. So when you do skinny BBL, it's like you want that's your natural body.
To be
You just want to be
More
sculptured.
in. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like me, after my BBL, people are saying, I can't see the yash. I can't see the yash. Because their perception about BBL is that you have to get something extra and look like SpongeBob.
No.
You know? But there's some people that still want, like for me as a person, I kept telling my doctor, I still want to wear my clothes. I still want to be a size 10. I don't want anything
Bigger.
But the reason why I spoke out, nobody would have known I even need a lipo. Because if I stand up right now, you would know I need a lipo.
Exactly.
So, but why I spoke out was because as soon as I got into the hospital, the nurses were already greeting me, saying, hello, hi, blessed to see you. I knew it was going to leak.
Oh, it was gonna come out
It
anyways.
was going to come out. So I didn't want to give the bloggers anything. I said, okay, let me give you the content.
That makes
Because
sense.
if I had, probably not told anybody one way or the other, someone could just video your vulnerability because that's what they do. Just like the lady you said went. You'd be so shocked that you could be sleeping because
Yeah,
we
they
don't have
did it
laws in
somewhere.
this country. Somebody will just video your vulnerability. So when that vulnerable moment goes out, you start. So I decided to just put it out there. So they didn't have any other
but
thing to
Blessing,
say.
So
not
sorry,
vex,
sorry,
not
sorry.
vex, so
But is that to say that if you're a peradventure you had done it somewhere else that nobody knows you, you wouldn't have told us about it?
I wouldn't have told
No,
you
but
guys
Blessing,
about.
for you to say you did it where? Is he in Surulere or Aja?
No, it's in Lekki.
Yaba.
I did it in Lagos.
Oh,
here.
okay.
For Lekki
Lagos.
here?
Yes.
Yeah, there are lots of
Almost
hospitals.
everybody
There are
did their
lots of
body in
clinics.
Lagos.
How much?
You should be depending on
From
your body.
1.5.
No.
How much you pay?
Over 3 million.
Are you serious?
Yes. So even if you're on a plus size, you might even pay more because depending on what you want to do and the extent of fat that they're taking out. Right.
Now, another question I want to ask you is that 3 million where you pay, did they remove fat from your stomach and put it in your nyash? Or they remove fat from where? Called Kebe with a fat. This is from
Okay,
somewhere.
they took out fat from my tummy. I didn't really have a big tummy. I've had 2 kids. So I just had, after giving birth, I had this bulge. So I wanted it to go down. So they took out the fat there. And women, we have this back rows. I wasn't that fat though.
Yeah.
So they took out the back rows. And I think that was the only thing they took out. So I
But-
didn't let them touch my arm because my laps are not so big. I don't even have so much fat. And when I went for my lipo, I didn't necessarily prepare. So I didn't eat up. Because normally if you're going for lipo, you're supposed to
Bulk up a bit.
but I didn't eat up. It
Bulk
just
up a bit,
happened. Yes. I just wanted to just do it and just get done with it.
Now, another question I want to ask about this whole lipo thingy. Then talk, say, when you do one, you not go do the sit down for too long.
No, I
it
think
true?
that's not lipo. I think that's for bomb. I think lipo is
Okay,
just tummy.
lipo is when you take out
Your
fat.
fat
You
from
don't
your
put it
tummy.
anywhere. You just take it out. A lot of people have done lipo, but they did not do BBL. Then BBL is when you put it in your anywhere, your
Yeah,
butt,
anywhere else.
your leg, anywhere you want to put it to sculpture. Naturally, our natural body is a bit saggy. So when they put that fat, it's like they mold your butt. So it's sculptured. As when you see the lipo ass, it's as if it's standing. But when you see a normal ass, it's a bit saggy. Do you understand?
Okay.
So that's the difference. So they take the fats and they put it in your butt and sculpture it.
Before I always think, say, nyash, where then do. See if you carry needle, chukam go yat.
Well,
You're just gonna go for canals and make them get a 40.
It's in your muscle. It's still your skin. It's still the way you eat. If you don't even eat, the ass would
But when
go
they
down.
spank it, yeah. So when I spank your ass now, yeah, are you gonna feel it?
Yes, I'm
It's
gonna
going
feel
to
it.
bounce back. It's
My
going to
ass is
bounce
bouncing,
back.
and I'm just a month. The reason why within that period when you're done with lipo is that we know when you put it's like wound. When you put fat somewhere, it has not circulated. It's like when you break your hand and they tie you bandage. So at that point, you are healing. So you're going to be feeling pain. After if you had seen me when I did lipo, like 2 days, I was like bones. I was swollen.
You're swollen, right?
So if you see me now, my body is beginning to. I'm now back. I can't.
So your
touch
nyash
my
for like
arm.
1 month now.
1 month and it doesn't.
Can we stand up? Let us see the nyash. Let us just see the
Give
nyash.
us
small.
some,
Let us just see the
some
nyash.
runway.
I'll give you guys free model.
Ogane, don't move back small. Damn, girl. Turn. Look like, let them see. It jiggles. The booty jiggles. It falls.
Nedu now.
Yeah.
Hey.
She's good, though.
So the question now is, and the question that many people want to know is the motivation and the influence behind it. Do you subscribe to the view that people will say, I did it for myself?
Did you do it for yourself?
you
or
do it for yourself,
Did you do
or
it for
you did it for
blessing?
man?
Blessing. Say the truth.
You know, I'm a
shame
very
the
straightforward
devil.
person.
Which is why I love you.
I'm a
which
very
is
honest
why
person.
the only person to be straightforward person is my friend. Which is why you're my friend. So say
To
it.
be very honest,
Yes.
Anybody that knows me knows that I'm not even a man person.
Hey, a woman person.
I'm more of myself. I'm a very selfish person.
Yeah.
I have this slogan where I say, they see you before they know you. So I'm going to tell you what I told my doctor. My doctor told me, why do you want to do a lipo? Because he was like, my body was okay when it comes to packaging. I was not like fat. So he was even saying, why do you want to do a lipo? Because if I wear a waist trainer, you wouldn't even know it was just the board. And I told him, I want to be the youngest, sexiest relationship therapist in Africa.
Their father.
Because in the show business, they see you first. Since I did this yash, now the kind of endorsement where I get it.
By the way, let me point out something. Blessing CEO said that she wants to be the sexiest relationship therapist, youngest and sexiest relationship therapist. In August 28th or 27th, is it August 28th or 27th?
When was that?
The one that you're opening your stuff.
Okay, 28th of August.
28th of August. Now she'll get the first physical place where you can go and discuss your relationship.
I thought she already had that place.
No,
before.
no, she doesn't. She's opening it on the 28th.
In Lagos?
In 28 in Lagos.
28th of August.
28th of August. Please
You can bring your problems. Someone come on.
How many times can one person come?
As
Can
in-
come like 10
As
times.
much as you want.
What about the men that don't like giving to? If you bring that problem,
Bring all of them come.
But Blessing, how many men don't your men subscription
I'm
don't
not
increase?
going to lie. Like, Nyash sells.
What?
Forget the noise. They like it. You know, we are hypocrites in this part of the world.
Not be
I
lying.
keep saying it. You know, when I wanted to do the lipo, there was something one of my friends told me, babe, by the time you do this lipo, you'll be shocked. So when I even did the lipo, I wasn't even so buoyant because I had invested my money in the
Different
project I was
things.
doing.
Yeah.
But after the lipo, my doors open. The doors that open is not like I've not even started doing anything because after lipo you have to heal.
Yes.
But it came with favor. It came with blessing.
The
The yash is not
yash
even that
doesn't
big.
come with
It's even
favor.
more.
So, but I want to talk something
Yash when they
now.
open door.
Which means, let me say something. It might sound very stupid now. But please, none of you should just say anything.
Say it.
Don't allow me. Now, you remove the fat from stomach and put it in the yash. When your stomach is worrying you, it's your stomach that will be turning you. So because you remove the fat from stomach now, when your stomach is worrying, wouldn't it be affecting your yash now?
It's just
but do you know that apparently I heard that the fats around that area, it's possible for it to die. It doesn't survive for a long time.
Isn't it different veins that
No,
works?
you know, when we talk about fat, it's just like, that's why they say you don't sit for a while, you lie down for a while, you feed the fat. Like right now, you
You
have
gotta
to
feed
eat.
them.
Yeah, you have
Yes,
to feed the
you have
fat
to
so that
eat.
it doesn't die.
Yes, it's just like when you're eating and you're growing fat, your tummy is growing fat, right?
So the
Your
fat
back is
not
growing
in
fat. So when they take out those fats, you don't have fat anymore there. I remember your waist training, you were like, you wear this fat G or whatever. So now everything you eat goes to your butt. So your butt even grows bigger. That's why you see some people when they do lipo, the lipo is small, but as time goes on, your butt begins to grow big.
Expand.
And if you don't eat, it goes down. That's why some people go under the knife 2 to 3 times.
More.
So a lot of people.
Yes, it can reduce. It can
I
go
mean,
back. if
a
you
lot
don't
of people
eat.
argue that your natural body is good. If you're enhancing your body, that's because you have insecurities or you're not confident. You're not a confident people. Why many people can argue that it's not about confidence, right? To be honest, I kind of see it. I'm not gonna lie, right? Because if you're 100% confident in your body, confident in yourself, the way that you are, the way that you look, what exactly is the need for you to go under
But
the
some
knife
people might
to
just want to
enhance
change
the body,
it.
I
the
think-
God-given body that God has
No,
given you?
so
I don't know
let
if
me-
you understand
okay,
what
you
I'm
wanna
saying.
say
Let me say something. I think it gives you confidence. Let me say this. For the first time, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people ask me, "Oh, why do you wear hats all the time?" It's because I don't get up and go.
So if you have the opportunity to fix that, you'll fix it.
I'm gonna go to Turkey very soon to do a head transplant. You get me? When I do that, I'm gonna start removing my hats and I'm gonna grow. I go to back punk.
So that means
that is
you're-
gonna help my shut up, Meche Gono. It will help my confidence.
Apani go me say you are party. You are bald headed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
I'm just how they begin though.
I'm balding. Do you get what I'm saying? And it comes with the age, innit? Now I'm gonna be 40 August 5th, so it's coming with the age. So the thing is, and I like having hair. So just like she said, I think for me, if I'm gonna go do the hair transplant, I go to Turkey, I'll go to Germany to do a hair transplant. It's gonna be about my confidence, so that I go feel come more cap, do my hair.
But wait,
you know.
the hair
So
no,
that's-
the hair no go fall out.
that's
I
Because
want to say
I
something.
say where Rooney do you
No, I
want?
want to correct.
You know,
Where
God
it
resemble-
goes. So see how they do it in Turkey. Then go they'll put you to sleep. Yeah, is there's something they call it stem cells. So they take it out from somewhere and they inject it to your hair like dot. Inject it to your hair and it starts growing. So it stays there forever. But you're not
going to brush your hair again.
No, you're going to do that. But for like 6 months, it takes like 3 to 6 months for him to come show where we're.
But don't you think if we had like body positivity, all this type of conversation,
in Nigeria, we don't.
confidence and everything, you would not probably be bothered
don't.
about
We don't in
all
Nigeria.
the...
We
I
don't.
want to actually say something about
don't.
confidence.
Okay.
There's a misconception about confidence is not what you wear and what you look. It's who you are. It's a personality you wear. It has nothing to do with your physical appearance.
Yes.
This is cosmetics.
Because some people even still get their body
How?
done
Some
and
people-
they
some
still
people
don't
still
have
have the
that
big butt and
confidence.
everything, and they can't
This
even
is
look in the
something.
mirror.
So it has to do with the
It
inner
has to do
self.
with the inner. First of all, before
Not be
you do
lying.
your body, like you as you're saying the troll, you already have the confidence. This one is just Jara. They have been trolling me since 1960.
I don't see fine girls.
Why
I've
not
met
get
fine girls when they be
confidence?
saying we not get
You go
confidence.
see them, you go be like, this girl get fine.
be
But
like-
it's
maybe
has
Maybe she know
nothing.
maybe
My
she know
brother
speak
with the
English now.
my brother with the I never see person where get confidence. It's just one material. I have not seen.
It's, the physical
But
appearance is just a plus.
I'm 6.
I have
You just
not
have
Yes,
to
seen.
do
it's
this.
that's chocolate drinking.
I'm sorry.
Imagine
I
when you now
have
do
not
your body.
seen.
I'm
Because
six foot
for you
four.
to do your body, you need that confidence to still face them. They'll still troll
Yes.
you.
Yes.
They will still troll you. As pretty as Messieke is, they drag him. Coco, they
Everything.
drag him. Who they know they drag? So the confidence is
But
not
that
what...
Coco own come out well low.
As pretty
I
as-
don't like Coco
Yes,
Nash.
What are you talking
Coco's
about?
body.
It's like licking
Coco-
two lollipops.
I liked Coco
Really
before,
nice.
like as a friend. Like I liked her as a friend before. Not like I wanted to have anything, nothing. I liked her as a friend. But when Coco come outside, when she come do Nash, I say,
You
"Hey!"
stop liking her as a friend.
No, I still like her as a
And
friend.
anybody that
She's
knows
still a
people
friend.
that do ass, Coco has always been a confident person. Even
Yeah.
in Big
Ah,
Brother.
Coco is a
So
confident
it has
person.
not to do.
Coco
So
is
the
a
ass
very
is just like an
confident person.
extra. Kill
Yeah, it
yourself.
was a-
inside
Honestly,
of the
that's
wall.
why I don't see the
So
reasons
it's
why
not
people should
confidence.
bash
Who are
the
the
people.
people?
So,
Sorry,
but
Nathan, let
you
me
also
finish.
said- you also said-
sorry, let me
Okay.
finish. I'm also seeing the people, like, there's no point of bashing the people that did their body. Like, for somebody to go under the knife, it's not like they are cutting bread now. They are cutting your skin. For someone to go through that pain, go under the knife, and say they want to do their body, then you out of nowhere, it's not your money, it is not your pain. You will not say you want to start attacking them. I feel that's totally wrong. If anybody wants to change something about their body, let them change it.
It's their
It
body.
is not your life. Let them do whatever they want to do and move on.
Another thing is
So-
why I think that is in Nigeria is the same problem we have with I think is ignorance. I think
That's
the
the
same
word.
the same problem with people always complain. For example, let me use an example. Davido, he does not write his songs. Someone writes it for him. Which means he's not. No.
Doesn't
Are
make
you
sense.
mad?
You don't have to do everything.
Are you mad? You don't have to do everything. Beyonce, do you think she's one that writes her songs? She doesn't write her song. Jay-Z doesn't write his songs.
But,
do you get what I'm saying? So I think we need to start accepting, like she said, if I want stand up, I'm going to do my hair transplant sometime soon. It's my body.
Period.
It's my money.
It's my money.
It's your time.
People they complain.
But I
People
think-
they insult Ike Obona, say they wear wig. It's what he wants to wear.
Wait,
Exactly.
Ledu. I think for Blessing, most of the bashing that probably came
It's
out
his
from
life.
doing this body and doing her body was because there was a video of her where she outrightly said, "I'm not doing body. You don't have to do your body." Blah blah blah.
You have to
and
do
then next,
exercise.
you have to do exercise.
No, that's what I said.
And
I never saw
Let's
that.
clarify that
next
video.
thing, boom.
No, let's clarify. Sorry to interrupt you here. Let's clarify that video. There was a 3 minutes video.
Yeah.
And in that video, I was yabbing those celebrities that fix their body and come and be doing gym. The bloggers did not watch. If the video is still on my page,
Okay.
So people, if you go to the blog, people were saying,
Oh, by the way, follow
Insta blog,
Blessing
why are
CEO
you
on
doing
Instagram.
this?
Blessing CEO on Instagram.
Why are you doing this? There's a longer, because the video was funny. After I was now done, I now said, I go do lipo. And if you still go to my YouTube 1 year ago, I have always said I will fix. Even 1 year ago, I had been doing inquiries. I even shared the inquiries on my YouTube. So the bloggers just had to look for a way for them to drag me, because
Yeah,
they couldn't
yes.
just come out and say Blessing the body. It won't be sweet.
Blessing. This is frankly speaking. People know us here for mentioning names, and they hate us for that.
Yeah, they do.
Now, and we love the fact that they hate us for that.
We do.
But
They don't hate me. Oh.
Ah, they
You
don't
don't
talk about
hate me.
it.
Don't hate me.
You don't hate me.
they hate me for that.
Okay, for mentioning names.
For mentioning names. Listen, I'm going to ask you something.
Okay.
I know you're a gangster like that. But
Toughest skin.
no, I love Blessing. She's a tough skin. She's a goat, yeah?
Oh my
Now,
God.
Blessing, I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Now, who are the people that did this BBL, skinny or whatever, where they use exercise hider?
Maybe they never just
Okay,
discuss
I'm gonna call one
it
person.
publicly.
Already.
Call one
I'm
person.
gonna call one person that almost made me kill myself.
Who's
and
that?
that's Nancy Sime. I remember when I used to go to the gym. I bought all her gym wears. I bought everything. I was like, if I go, they'll tell me, no, that's not how they carry the thing. I'll be carrying weights.
Nancy did not do body now.
I
Nancy
never knew she did that body.
Nancy not
I've
doing that
always
now.
been seeing her fitness journey.
She
Like I
fixed
never
her
knew.
body. 90% of celebrities have done their
But
bodies.
why are they hiding
Nancy not
it?
doing
It's not
Nash
a big
now.
deal.
They doing Nash
Why are you
already.
hiding it?
They did
Like
Nash.
why do they? Why are they
90%. It's
ashamed?
because now not everybody have the tough skin like Blessing CEO.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. If I want to change
Not
something about
everybody have
me,
the
it's
tough
nobody.
skin.
I
And-
change my hair every time. So
No, some
what's
people
the
want to
big
sell
deal?
products. You know, when you do
Yeah,
this
yeah,
BBL,
now the same thing.
Yes, at least they change.
Yeah.
You they change look
She
now.
has a
some people
valid
want to
point.
sell
She has a valid
products.
point.
Like when people do, a lot of people did lipo where I did my lipo, and they begged, please, if this thing goes, I'm going to sue because some people want to sell waist trainer. It's a way for some girls to start a business because when you start flaunting that body,
Oh, you feel that's why they lie? No.
that's why they lie.
No, that
It's
one is
simple
nonsense.
now.
If because they want to
A
sell
lot
waist
of
trainers,
but there is
manipulation now.
No, even
that one is nonsense.
skincare. Now, there's something they don't understand. Like, even after lipo right now, like I was telling a lot of them in the hospital, you don't even have to lie because after the reality about lipo, people do not know. I'm going to tell them on this podcast is this. After lipo, everything you were doing with your natural body, you will still do it. If you don't maintain it, you will still grow fat and you still go back under the knife. So that was the illusion. I thought probably if I do lipo, I can be eating amala in the night. No. As you do lipo, you must waist train. So even if they sell you waist trainer, it's not fake. You will still take that slim team. Now, what does lipo do? It gives you that body in a twinkle of an
sculpture
eye.
is there.
Right? Now, as a woman, when you have that body, just like when you go to the gym, if you stop gymming, you go back to, you have to continue gymming.
But I heard that as far
Sharp
as they've
results.
already given you that sculpture, either you lose weight or you add weight, that body
Now,
is
like,
still
even
there.
me,
That's the present.
let me
that
give
one
you an
is the
instance right now.
positive
If you
side.
look at me,
Yeah.
right? I've been sculptured, but I've not been wearing waist trainer.
Yeah.
Why? Because I had lipo burn. It's what they call lipo burn. It's one of the hazards that comes with lipo. So it's like an injury. I can't waist train.
so-
now, what gives you that sculpture? You must waist train for at least 6 months.
So now
That waist trainer you don't want to wear. You have to wear
your nyash is 1 month old now.
1 month. And
So you cannot wipe from the back now.
I can wipe like everything.
It's
From
a
the back.
bounce back. What are you
Yes.
talking about?
So you like I mean wipe. Do you know what I'm saying? Like have sex.
You can, but I have not. Why? Because you know when you do lipo, you still feel numb for about 3 months. So it's not like anything will happen to you, but at this point, it's like you went through a surgery.
Like they are cutting you with
think-
knife.
No, there's no knife. There's a suction.
It's
Like
so
now, I
cutting
still
you.
feel numb.
Aye.
If I want to, even if I want to have sex,
Okay.
you can't hit me so hard. It's like a pregnant woman that just gave birth now. And, just gently, you know that kind of. And if I have to make love, right now, it has to be massage kind of love making. Oh, baby, is it penny? No.
Oh, do I bring it down the tip inside? Is it
No,
penny?
Papa.
but I feel like on
Not
comment-
harder.
Boom, boom, boom. Sorry. No, it's just description. It's just description.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like a lot of men, even though you have said that nyash sells, and of course we can see it on like, I mean, all the girls with these sculpted bodies and stuff like that, they get all the men that spend money. That's facts. But then I still see a lot of men who, especially guys, they come out and bash you that this one fake body, this one that one, but then they
I
still
don't
end
know,
up
man.
going after these ladies
it
that
not
have
men?
done.
No,
why I
but
say
see,
that
Men, they surprise you to this point.
wait, see, let me say it here on Frankly Speaking, we'll say it the way it is, yeah? I think we live in a hypocritical society. We lie to ourselves a lot.
Especially men.
The same people, now, I'm going to cite an example. In Big Brother last year, I was opportune to be back, man, not to talk plenty. I was opportune to have some information
Yeah.
about somebody that was evicted. Now, that person that was evicted, some people from the government were clamoring, oh, end the show, oh, this, that. Immediately they evict that person. Part of the people where they had those government agencies were those calling to wipe Platke to sleep with that girl. Do you get what I'm saying? So the thing is, I think we live in a society where
That's just it.
what you're doing here is different from what you're giving here. So we lie to ourselves a lot. All these men, where they say, they'll go on and now them, you the Chris.
A lot to tell you that they prefer you with your natural bodies, right?
You know,
Make-
and
some-
I
some
feel
of the
like,
sex-
But they'll still call the one
someone
with
has
the body
offered
done
me
hot.
money.
Hold
They
on.
will.
Make the beautiful and sexy Messi AK post picture. Thousands of
Of
men go
likes.
there had DM.
Exactly. And me with my
Make-
natural body, one line.
Meanwhile, the girl will get natural, but my brother go Transcorp for Abuja. Every girl get nyash.
what are you talking about?
Try one day, just waka enter one day. We don't.
But it's
now.
the importance of being natural. Like I can't wait because I mean recently
Some guys go tell you say once again,
it's all over.
It's all over.
Period.
No, but wait, those girls when they say
And
once
they just
again,
said that,
she's all over. No, you know, be pointed to the fact say
They are
now
doing it
because
for
of
men.
now because of men.
No.
Now
Husband
they do it
material.
for
men will not lie.
Husband material.
Men will not
You
lie.
said because of men, right?
the ones that say once again,
Yash.
because who do you want to kill with
after
Yash?
they've
Is
said that,
Yash AK-47?
after they said that, they are still going to get what they want to get from those men.
What
So
they
it's still
want-
for themselves.
Now I've seen someone
It's still for themselves.
after we had finished surgery.
So, men
3 days,
approval.
3 days after the surgery, she went to go and knock because she couldn't afford. You know, it's not just to pay the money for liposuction and BBL. The aftercare is another
Aftercare.
money.
Yeah,
so
that
if
is
I say we must,
expensive.
Wait,
There's
aftercare.
aftercare.
Yes, so-
So you have to do aftercare.
Oh,
Yeah,
So,
I know they do it.
BBL is luxury.
Hold on, my blessing. You spent 3 million to do your Nyash, and then how much are you gonna keep somewhere to take care of the Nyash? Is it 1 million or more?
Just like, look what I say. You don't even have to keep. You have to keep enough. You have to be someone who have an income, a source of income.
Like a
Because you have to do
constant,
like 20 massage sections. After 20
So that means
massage,
like you should budget like 1M.
no
just
more
for
than because you have
aftercare.
to go for Scott
Monthly.
holiday.
or-
Diego.
Monthly, at least keep like 500-600K.
Yeah.
For monthly.
Yes. to-
Makike.
Yes.
Makike.
No, I
Ike
mean,
can do
like-
shit.
You have to maintain
Hey!
the body. Now it takes us back to what we are saying. It's
But
like,
like, for the part, we will be men. We not care. Now just there's a hole. Do the thing.
now that's the reason why
No, but-
natural body is cheaper because you can do anything and get away with it. But when you
Exactly.
spend that money to fix that body, you
You
want
have to maintain.
it.
Yeah.
Is this maintenance one now that is discouraging me?
Is the
Ow.
Which is why I'm going back to what my brother
No,
said.
why that her friend went to knock after 3 days?
One
Okay, I wanna say something.
No, this
Everyone-
is
Okay, she
breaking
went to
news.
knock after 3 days of lipo because she didn't have money for aftercare. So when she knocked, the guy gave her 30K.
Chineke, man.
Yes, and she came back.
30K?
Yes, this guy.
For lipo.
And she's
How I go to
no,
lipo?
hold
They
on.
not 30K.
That's what I'm
He
trying.
never healed finish now.
That's the message I'm trying to pass. The guy didn't even know
30K
that.
dollars. 30K what?
Naira,
Naira.
yes. The guy didn't even know
For
that.
Uber.
The bread never done.
Can I finish my this?
Finish, sorry.
The guy didn't even know that she did lipo. Because if he had known, he probably wouldn't have. She was still swollen. But she thought perhaps she could get quick money. The guy gave her. So when she came back, she was complaining and crying and, I got involved and all that. Now, the point is just back to what you're saying when you say you're doing it for men or girls that say, oh, if I get Nash, I go pepper them. Now, there's something you need to understand. You get the Nash to pull the attention. You need your brains to keep those men. If you don't have something to offer, they will do pa and still give you 20K and still leave you.
Chineke.
Now they come to people like us. That's the reason why, as a woman, that takes us back to why people do lipo.
Yeah.
Lipo kind of makes a lot of girls who are not even industrious to start up something. They can start up waist trainer because for you to meet this man, you must go out, and nobody wants to do it with an idle person.
Now, what is the advice that you're going to give? Or that person where like you now, you just do Nyash. What's the thing where you do now to maintain the Nyash and to keep the income coming?
Now, I've always been working. I've always had a source of income.
Oskoff.
Yes, I've always had a source of income. And I did the both because I wanted the attention. I love attention. Trust me. And coming to Lagos, I wanted something to announce myself that blesses you don't land. And yeah, I actually did the work.
Magic.
So now that I have announced, everybody's curious to want to come and see blessing. Now that you have seen blessing, attention, I've gotten it. How do I keep the people that have come around me?
Okay.
But isn't it gangster that even with your personality, like who you were before this Nyash, you still feel like people are coming like the
Because of Nyash.
Like yes, people are still
So which
coming
means there's
after
a
you.
reason for doing the Nyash. You're not
Meaning
basically
that-
doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the
when-
attention.
It gives me it sounds like I was not enough, so I had to do Nyash to get.
When we say attention, for every time, if you are in the limelight, you have to be relevant. There must be one or two things you have to give them once in a while. I went viral for lying with the house. Now, if you notice, the line,
we
remember.
even
Yes,
in a video.
Yes,
Other
sir.
material was in the video too.
now the line of the house has fizzled. The Nyash has come in. If you go on the internet now, you won't even see much of the line of the house. So for you to remain on the limelight, you must give them something to constantly talk about. Don't forget, everything I did was intentional and scripted. I played it and they played by it. So it was my script, and I didn't want it to leak. If any blood had come across my lipo and posted, I would have felt bad. But I like the way I was giving. Now they're telling me, bless and rest. It was a script. I was the one that scripted and said, okay, this is what I want them to be talking about until I launch my office on the 28th of August.
Yeah, father.
Then when I launch my office, I give them a different narrative. They'll see a different blessing. Because I'll
Next
now
level.
stop shaking the yash. It will not be-
CEO,
They will
next
not
level.
beg, yes, to see the yash because I'll be suited up. So it's an announcement. It's not because it's when you're on the social media. I heard a lot of you saying, "Oh, if you're not, you need to be strategic."
Now,
I used to say,
no.
So the Nyash is the forerunner.
No.
Of the
I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Now, how do you see somebody that is it a
Needs
personal
to do-
decision, or do you see someone advise me? You need to do nyash.
If you don't
No.
get yash, you need to do yash now.
if you no, not everybody needs yash. I used to tell a lot of
What of
women,
Naomi? Do you think
I
she
need
needs
nyash.
nyash?
if she wants to do yash, she needs to do yash.
I
Me,
think
I
that-
did my birth number. I like, these days when you dress and you want to be sexy, people think you're doing it for men. Right from when I was a child, my mom used to call me Oboto, naked. I love being naked because I was very skinny. I used to like crop top, but now when you do it, they think, probably because you're growing. So I love skimpy stuff. There are some people that you can have flat yash and nobody knows you ever have flat yash. Example, Genevieve. You never know what Genevieve's shape looks like because of the way she dresses. Yes.
You're right about the way
she
you
has
dress
flat
as
yash.
If you
well.
don't want people to know what your
Genevieve has
figure
flat
look like,
yash.
there's how.
Is it a crime
I'm not
to have
saying
flat
flat.
yash?
I'm just trying to say it's how you
But
dress.
I love her regardless.
Yes, and people don't get to see your. You can even have a big tummy. There's what you will wear,
Yeah,
and nobody
exactly.
will know what your tummy look like. But if you want to be wearing show body and show boobs like us, you do.
Can
your
I ask you a
yash.
question?
Go
You know,
ahead.
like now in this BBL, like this whole surgery case,
Stop.
we've already seen like people crying over their friends that lost their lives, people dying. What's the advice you're going to give people out there, like they should watch out for if they're going for this process?
thank
like,
you.
procedure?
Okay, first of all, what you're going to watch out for. That was the first question I asked my doctor. This die. Now, a lot of people don't tell you the reality about the death behind the lipo. Most people have health issues. Now, after my lipo, after 2-3 days, I was able to get up because I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't bleach. It was so easy for me to heal. Most of these young girls have back issues. They're smokers, they do shisha, they do weed, they do drugs. So you don't expect, there's some complications. So when you go, and some of them hide their health histories. And there's some doctors who are not so careful. They just want the money. So they won't do the proper checkup. And that's where the costs come in. You can do nyash for 1.5 million. Now you won't compare it to
800,000 self for
you won't
Sulere.
compare it to
but-
a very good medical practitioner.
800,000 naira
Yes,
Nyash.
sir.
Because-
you could do 800,000. Then they go tell you the remaining one. You use and they do adverts for them. Take sure say you do your nyash
And
for
you
them.
two go enter 800,000.
That's what we're trying to say, right? Now, you see all this 3 million, 4 million as is like they're taking your comprehensive, and some
Check-up.
girls don't want it. Like even the person who died, if you get to check the backlog, you will see a lot of stuff. Those ones don't come on the media. That's why you see a lot of doctors, after the noise on social media, they go back to their practice.
Imagine.
Yes. So I'm going to say, tell your doctor your health history. Don't lie about it. If you must do lipo 3 months to 2 months before you do lipo, stop smoking, shisha, stop drinking, stop bleaching your skin. Because you know you're going to have scar. If you see
some
my
go
scar,
black or some go back to default setting.
Factory reset.
it's better. Because when it's easier for your scar, in 7 days, my scars has cleared.
Wow.
Because I didn't even apply anything. So it's going to help you so that when you're going under the knife, because lipo is a very complicated surgery. Forget that we make it look very mild. It's very complicated. Some people die in it. Some people lose their blood. Some people, do you understand? So you need to be sure that you are medically sound. If you are sick, please tell your doctors because a lot of girls, lucky girls can lie.
So safe to say lucky girls can
The way
lie.
she said it with so much
Safe-
passion.
Safe to say that when you're bleaching, you smoke a
Smoke
lot,
or drink.
you drink a lot.
You have other health issues.
You've got health issues. Before you go for BBL, at least 3 to 4 months, stay away from
it.
those things. Don't be scared to get back to default settings. You might be blacker than normal before you go for the BBL. Just understand that after the BBL, you're going to start using the cream and all those them products that you use to get back to normal. So that I
And it's
just have
very
to put it
bad,
out
though.
there.
It's very bad that somebody will do body of how many millions. And
you're not
and-
Well, it's,
I know that
it's
is
also
other
because
parts.
of the fear backlash. Like she said, some people
not even
cannot
talking
deal.
about
Some people
hiding
cannot
it.
deal with it.
Okay,
Some people will project their insecurities on you. They're like, "Hey, why did you? Why
Yeah,
did
that's
you?"
because they
But
wish to
why-
be like you at that point.
Why
They don't
will
have
a
the
Ni-
courage
why will
to
a
go get their
Nigerian
body
man
done.
see somebody that spent 3 million to do body now come out and
She
be
did not
dashing
tell
her
him now.
She didn't tell
100K?
She didn't tell him.
No, that's not their business. It's how you want to sell your market.
It's
It's who you
people
choose.
that- their
Maybe she went for
business now.
hookup.
That's why I say if you want to do
Listen,
BBL as a woman, in fact, I used to say before BBL is luxury. People that used to do BBL before were governors' wives.
Exactly.
It wasn't even for small
No,
children.
it was
It's just these
everywhere.
lucky girls that came and
Making it.
communized it. They would have
Enter
left it
any
for us.
house. You will
Do you
enter the
understand?
BBL.
But when you see girls
Yeah.
there was time BBL was for classy girls. Now all these lucky girls, 800, they don't spoil the
So
young.
say like you guess now.
When I say lucky girls,
My brother. Some lucky guys.
If your body is not that bad, like
No,
if your body is not that bad,
some
you
girls-
don't need to actually go under the knife.
Let's not say some
Let's
lucky.
go to gym. Gym will take a long time. Naomi, you better get that money and
Let's
go
not
to
say
our
some
body.
lucky girls, some Osaka London Agungi girls,
it's all lucky accidents.
some
you have a good body.
lucky Agungi girls, Osaka London.
Yeah, but Lagos girls. No?
Oh, some Lagos girls. They don't abuse the thing. They don't abuse them. That's why it be like say anybody. My brother, when I hear that 800,000 for Suliri, I shock. Yes. I know the address for Suliri where they do. I'm 800,000. Now they go tell you say, okay, if you want to do
They will even do
800,000,
promo.
they will do promo. So they will use you to do promo. You understand? They will
We
tell you
shoot
okay.
3
They'll use
skits
your
for
life
us.
to do it. Use your life
We
to
shoot
travel.
3 skits for
You
us.
shoot 3
Nice,
skits
I
for
beg
us.
you.
We will post you 3 times. I came to do your nyash. So you not pay like 800K. Now they'll come wipe like 8 men.
Even people were even thinking, people thought I did my lipo free. Because, when I did my lipo,
you were
I
person.
announced the hospital. They thought it was free.
I did part of those who even think say they give you discounts.
No,
Huge discounts.
I paid in full.
But
I told you,
bless
you
you, why
know-
you not tell me say they go do nyash?
I didn't even tell them. Even my mom did not know I was going to do my body.
You know, Nigerians
My
have
mom
that
heard it on the
mentality
news.
that if you want to do something or travel, don't let anybody
But
know.
no, they will put fear. My
and
mom
it
will start
actually
praying.
works. Village people are everywhere.
But are you
one of
proud?
those?
Are you proud now? Back to where we are. Do you think you're a better person emotionally and otherwise? Physically after
Because
doing
of
your bum?
BBL,
Because of
emotional.
BBL.
Yes,
Yes,
Emotional
emotion
quack.
day.
Yes, yes.
Emotion
The
day.
truth about it
Are you a
is,
better person?
I love to be naked right now.
Chee.
People beg me to
Can you be
clothes.
naked
Like,
for
if-
us?
In front
I
of the
can't be.
mirror.
I'm so
I will be very
sorry.
happy.
So you check yourself out in front of the mirror.
I'm obsessed with myself. She said something
I
like,
can't wait.
you know that at this point you look at yourself in the mirror and you want to knock
Blessing,
yourself.
can you be naked with us?
I cannot be
One
naked
now.
with you.
Let that talk. Cool.
At this point you look at yourself in the mirror and you want to knock yourself. Oh, that's how I feel at this point. So,
Mwah.
it has nothing to do
You
with
can actually
anybody.
knock yourself.
And
But
yes,
in
now.
some cases, Sha, it has to do with I
have
don't think we should throw
that
away
thing.
the man factor.
No,
A lot-
I'm talking for myself.
Okay, yeah.
Do you understand? It's not as if right now I'm actually excited to want to even knock.
Chee.
Yes,
It's
because
gonna bounce back.
before when you don't have flat tummy, there's some styles you want to do, you will not be comfortable. But now, you can all the lights, please put ring lights.
Yeah.
No. Blessing. This one. No. Blessing. Now you go do striptease. Couple music.
Put your hands on my shoulder.
Oh my God.
Ring light before it's television lights, easy to knock, but now it's ring lights. So the confidence,
Nice.
if you had like 100, it has doubled. It has tripled. You will love yourself.
Anyways,
endlessly.
back to the origin of this whole conversation. I want to thank you, Blessing CEO, for coming through. We
Yes.
appreciate you. Thank you. Blessing, no doubt, has been one of the best guests that we've had on the show because she's like driven the whole conversation.
She spoke frankly.
She spoke frankly. She didn't have to lie about anything.
And we have learned a lot.
And we've learned a lot.
No.
I mean, she did not only come on the show to talk. She came on the show to educate and then to spit out the fact how the whole thing went. Instead of another person giving the narrative, now she drive the narrative, give the story out the way it is. I want to say thank you very much for coming. We love you. We're going to be there on the opening of your lounge. All of us, we are going to come.
Thank you.
You get the point now.
Yeah, I get it now.
Come and talk about relationship
Innit?
issues.
Now, what happened?
No,
You have
man,
back here. You have
So
to
all
come.
of you that are
My
there,
dear.
all of you that are there, please, if you love Naomi, let us donate money.
hell.
No, donate for Naomi and I.
Donate for
No, don't for
Don't you have a fine body?
What
You
would
don't
that
need to
don't-
go to.
Yeah, I want to get my money. I want to look like some Kylie Jenner.
I
shit.
don't
You know,
understand.
stand up.
it's
Yeah,
Naomi,
Look at your
stop.
flat
Naomi,
tummy,
can't
look
stand
at
up.
your curves.
Naomi, can't stand
Stand
up.
up. I want that big.
Reduce your volume.
Stand up, Blessing. Stand up, Blessing.
Reduce your- No,
Stand up, Blessing. Stand up, Blessing. Blessing, Blessing. Between
No,
two of them.
Naomi, no, you don't need
You
it.
don't need to. No, you don't need to.
Like, from under so that.
That's the problem.
there's
That's
no
the
Naomi,
problem.
come stand your own.
That's the thing. Like, there's no
I don't understand. But anyways, I mean, it's just easier to manage your natural body, to be honest. Because it's expensive. It's expensive.
For some reason, we did not talk about men that go under the knife.
Yeah,
Very
men
rare.
do.
Very
Very
rare.
rare.
men
These
do.
days, lots of men they do. They reduce their boobs,
your
they reduce
celebrities,
their tummy.
your
They do all of
faves,
those.
one of your faves that you love very well has gone under the knife. We're not going to mention his name.
It doesn't matter.
He's our friend. We love him so very much. We're not
But
going to mention
that's
him.
different. They are going under the knife because they need to, maybe remove the excess fat in some
Health
parts of their
issues.
body.
Health
Exactly, and then
issues.
health issues. But we're talking about adding yash. Like, it's not necessary.
Instead of wasting the fat,
You
put it in your
understand?
yash now.
Period.
Well,
Can I be
for
training my fat?
ladies, Sha,
So
for
you remove the
ladies.
fat and do what? And
If
do
your
sear.
body is good, if your body is okay,
Why will
like
I
if
waste?
it's not,
And you know the funniest part? If you don't put it in your yash, you still grow fat in your tummy.
Yeah, you also grow fat
Put it
back
in
in
your
your
yash, stop
tummy.
wasting
So
your
put
fat.
it in your yash and let it be jiggling
do it,
right there.
People who have done just lipo, they still come back to do BBL.
no, but I think it's still very important that we preach the
Please, if you have money, do
Self-love.
yash.
Self-love. Body positivity. Love your body.
Do yash.
if your body is good, you don't need to go and add extra.
As
Just
we're
That's your
living-
definition of good.
Yeah, it's true. That's
So
what
it's
it's true.
personal.
As we're ending the show today, please allow us, in the next in the next 60 seconds or 120 seconds, we're going to be appreciating Blessing's bum bum. We're done for now, so we're going to appreciate that bum bum. Blessing, please, can we appreciate that?
I've been clapping for it.
how many times?
I have been stood up and standing up.
Let's
Cut,
appreciate
cut,
it.
cut, cut,
No, let's appreciate
cut.
that body. That body is banging.
The bomb that opening more doors.
Girl, it's speaking, no sorrow. What's good?
It don't sorry.
Bum bum that has ears. Anyway, thank
We
you guys
should
for
all just be
following us.
positive.
We love you.
That's it.
Follow Blessing CEO on Instagram at Blessing CEO. Follow all of us on Instagram. We love you. We appreciate
Wow.
you.
Thank
you.
All of you that hate us, thank you very much. We love
We
you
still love the
regardless.
fact
We
that you
love you.
hate us.
We love the
Thank
fact that
you.
you hate us. Your hate is beautiful. We love
Really,
it. Do you get what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that is in the studio. There's a lot of people that you're not saying. There's Zainab here.
Shout out to Zainab.
Shout out to Zainab. There's Yvonne Vera that is here. There's all of our crew. There's Gift that is laughing at me. God will judge her. There's Best as everybody. But I only want to say thank you to all of you. See you in the next episode.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.